1. Steep. Steep is too much. Reasonable. Synonymous. Expensive. For example, $2 for a cup of tea seems a little steep to me. 2. Worth. Worth is having a value in money. For example, do you know how much the ring is worth? One of the pictures is worth $5,000. Return. Return is the action of giving, putting or sending something or somebody back. For example, we're all looking for your return. I need to know the date of her return from Europe. 4. Issue. Issue is to give something to somebody, especially officially. For example, to issue passports, to issue visas or tickets. 5. Emergency. Emergency is a serious and dangerous event or situation which needs immediate action to deal with it. For example, in case of emergency, press the alarm button. 6. Hang up. Hang up to end the telephone conversation by putting the telephone receiver down and switching the telephone off. For example, I said goodbye and hang up. 7. Walking. Walking, not arranged in advance, where you do not need to arrange a time in advance. For example, a walk-in interview, a walk-in clinic. Fasten. Fasten to close or join together the two parts of something to become closed or joined together. For example, I'm going now, she said, fastening her coat. Fasten your seatbelt. 10. Drought. Drought is a long period of time when there is little or no rain. Conserve. Conserve is to use as a little of something as possible so that it lasts a long time. For example, the need to conserve energy. President. President is a person who lives in a particular place or who has their home there. For example, the president of Westville. Severe. Severe is extremely bad or serious. For example, his injury was quite severe. Fine. Fine is a sum of money that have you pay as punishment for breaking law or rule. For example, a parking fine. Impose. Impose to introduce a new law, rule, tax to order that rule punishment be used. For example, a new tax imposed on fuel. Tune. Tune to move the controls on a radio or television. so that it receives program broadcast on a particular station. For example, press in this button and the video will automatically tune itself the next channel. Exhibit for an object or work of art put in a public place, for example museum, that everyone can see it. For example, his painting had been exhibited all over the world. Record is to keep permanent accounts of leaks or events by writing them down and filming them, storing them in the computer. For example, he recorded that the operation was successful. Brochure, a small magazine or book containing information or pictures about something or advertising something. For example, take a look at our travel brochure.